Well, hi scholars. So here's the extra video that I told you I will make about. It's a bonus one. I think it's the best problem that you can do. Why? Because it just combines all different sorts of math that we've been doing before and am doing currently. So I highly encourage you watching it. You might be like, I don't understand it, I'm just going to skip it through the end. Well, there's no point of watching it, so just pause it if you don't want to watch it. But you know, there's always bonus of listening to my voice and not seeing my face because I just woke up. And yeah, I'm making this video a different day than what I made for Skill 39 Part 2 because, you know, things happen. I was going to make it, as I said. My kids are there and all that. So yeah, I am doing this first thing in the morning in my pajamas again with my coffee. Do you guys remember this mug? Yeah, does not leave me. So let's go ahead and do this problem. So I have cotangent theta multiplied by this equal to 1. So this is the equation. Why do I know this is the equation? Because there's an equal sign and there's a theta, the variable that we are trying to find. So just going along with what I said yesterday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in standard form equal to 0 first. So let's go ahead and distribute that cotangent theta. So I get cotangent theta times cotangent theta is cotangent square theta plus cotangent theta times 3. 3 cotangent theta is equal to 1. Alright, let's go ahead and subtract 1 from both sides. Cotangent square theta plus 3 cotangent theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so there is my standard form. For me, it looks like a trinomial, 3 terms with a quadratic, so I'm going to go ahead and factor using ACB chart. A times C is -1, B is 3. Find two numbers, multiply to -1, add up to be 3. Let's think. I can't think of two numbers, multiply to -1, add up to be 3. Can you? None of us can. Alright, so sorry guys, it is not factorable. Oh, Miss Major, you didn't teach us how to do it. If it's not factorable, what are we going to do to solve it now? Some of you know it. Most of you, well, all of you know it. It's just somewhere back of your brain that you need to just bring it out. In Algebra 1, if it's a quadratic equation and factoring does not work, then what do? That's right, we use the quadratic formula. There you go. Alright, so how does quadratic formula go? X is equal to, you like to sing that song or memorize it, however, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. That's how you find the x for the quadratic formula. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in, except, are we finding the x? Is x our variable? No, what is our variable? Yes, cotangent theta is the x that we are trying to find the solution. So let's go ahead and plug it in. Negative b. -3 plus or minus square root of b squared 3 squared minus 4 times a value is 1, c value is -1 all over 2 times a. Let's go ahead and simplify that. -3 plus or minus square root of, mental math, times 3 squared, 9 minus, well, here I like to just take care of the sign first. So what's negative times positive times negative? It's going to be negative, so don't worry about all the signs. Just go ahead and multiply all your numbers. 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. So 9 minus 4 is 5 over 2. Which means it is -3 plus square root of 5 over 2, or -3 minus square root of 5 over 2. You get two solutions. Why? Quadratic equation means you get 2 because it's an exponent of 2. So there are your two solutions. Now, that means cotangent theta is -3 plus square root of 5 over 2, or cotangent theta is -3 minus square root of 5 over 2. Right? So we're going to do those two separately. On the left side, so this goes back to Skill 34 or whatever we did. How do you solve the simple trigonometry equation here? You want to rewrite everything in terms of sine and cosine and tangent. So tangent theta, why? Because you need to use your calculator, and if you look at your calculator, we only have sine, cosine, tangent button. We don't have cotangent button. So I'm going to rewrite it as tangent theta. It's a reciprocal. So 2 over negative 3 plus square root of 5. How do you find the theta? It's going to be inverse of tangent of that value. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in my calculator. Boop, boop. Does it matter? Does it matter? It's a degree or radian? It does. Oh, your problem doesn't say it. I think it has to be radian. So go ahead and then make sure you're in a radian mode. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Second tangent, so that's the inverse of tangent. I like to put parentheses just to protect everything. So 2, what, you don't need it, but 2 divided by, I'm going to put the parentheses on my denominator. So negative 3 plus square root of 5. I encourage you actually pause this video and try to type it so that we get the same answer. There you go. I get answer of negative 1.206. I'm going to round to 2,000. That's not your answer. Why not? Because do you guys remember? Once you get to this part, we need to determine which quadrant your answer terminates in. And notice that I forgot to do that too. How do I determine? Well, tangent value is negative or positive? I don't know. Let's see. 2 divided by negative 3 plus square root of 5. Oops. It's a negative number. So if the tangent theta is negative number, that means y over x is negative number. Y and x has to be opposite signs. So what quadrant do you have opposite signs? Second quadrant and fourth quadrant. So the first answer you got for the theta was negative 1.264206. So that means this much is 1.206. How would I find the actual positive angle going the counterclockwise? It's going to be, well, it's a degree. You're going to do 360 minus that, but it's in the radian. So we're going to do 2 pi minus 1.206. That is your reference angle. So go ahead and plug in your calculator. 2 pi minus 1.206. I get 5.077. So 5.077 is one of your answer from here. Will be answer on the second quadrant. Angle determinants for the second quadrant. Well, your reference angle is 1.206. So the other actual angle will be pi minus 1.206. Pi minus 1.206. 1.936. So those are the two solutions I got from that part. You need to do the same thing on this problem. What I suggest you doing it is actually pause the video and then try it and come back and compare your answer. That's probably going to be the best. If you do, there you go. The other two solutions you're going to get will be those two. Quickly, you're going to have an answer in first and second and fourth quadrant again. Blah, 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 blah. And that one answer was 2 pi minus 0.294. That one was pi minus 0.294. So you have 4 solutions. I just love this problem. That's just so great of combining everything. So thanks for watching the whole video. And do your IP. Once again, your IP is the new skill 39 part 2 IP 2 problems. Good luck.